Every night, they stand in front of the mirror for 10 hours, their faces forced to remain calm and expressionless. A group of mysterious alien creatures gather before the mirror, mimicking their every move. Anyone who dares to resist is torn to shreds by these monsters. Some have tried to escape this eerie forest during the day, but no matter which direction they run, they always end up back where they started. At night, the monsters swarm out, tracking down the escapees by scent. Lisa was fed up with this life of constant fear and anxiety. Every time she wanted to take action, she was stopped by the experienced old woman. During the day, when they ventured out to find food, Lisa would make marks on the trees. At night, back in the cabin, she would strike various poses in front of the mirror to appease the monsters. After countless days and nights of exploration and observation, Lisa finally became familiar with the surrounding terrain. So, on this day, she took a bird and rushed out of the cabin. This time, the old woman didn't stop her as usual, which filled her with doubt. Lisa quickly followed the marks she had made earlier and ran wildly. After an unknown amount of time, an open space seemed to appear ahead. Just as she thought she had finally escaped the forest, what lay before her filled her with despair. Endless mountain ranges, making it impossible to escape in a single day. At this moment, the old woman suddenly appeared behind her. With no other choice, Lisa had to follow her back. However, while out searching for food that day, Lisa and the youngest member of the group, Mark, were assigned together. She quickly suggested that since no one had actually seen the monsters, perhaps it was all a lie told by the old woman. To her surprise, Mark was indeed tempted. Driven by curiosity, the two secretly went to the cave where the monsters hid during the day. Mark was responsible for controlling the rope above, while Lisa directly reached into the hole to check the situation. Before long, she successfully reached the bottom of the cave. There was no sign of monsters. Instead, she found many tools used by humans. Lisa quickly gathered some useful items and used the rope to transport them up. After doing all this, she still wanted to continue exploring deeper. Unexpectedly, an eerie sound suddenly emerged from within the cave. At this moment, a hand slowly stretched out, but as it touched the sunlight, it began to emit thick white smoke. At this critical juncture, Mark threw down the rope just in time, avoiding a tragedy. Using an old camera they had found, Mark connected it to a monitor, successfully creating a makeshift video camera. They wanted to use this method to catch a glimpse of the monster's true appearance. Strangely, even late into the night, the screen remained empty. Just as everyone thought the monsters wouldn't come, a dull knocking sound suddenly came from outside the door.